Hey guys, Hydro here, and just before this video starts, I quickly want to apologize for not uploading anything recently. I really wanted to pump out a whole lot of Black Ops 3 videos, but I really didn't know what I wanted to make videos on, and I really should have brainstormed earlier before the game came out, but I've just been too busy playing it, and I had no idea what I wanted to post. So yeah, that sucked, but yeah, so I've got a video coming out today. It's pretty much what I like and what I hate about the beta. So we're going to get straight into it. Things that I like, we're going to start off with, I really like the movement. A few people have been saying that they don't like it because it's like Advanced Warfare, but it's really not. It's really versatile and you can just jump and slide and shit. But really, it's not even that bad. Like, the jumping is so slow that you can kill an enemy if he's jumping so easily. And there's no, like, crazy dash thing, except for maybe the slide. Like, you know, like, that's a bit fast, but no one ever uses it anyway, so you really have nothing to worry about with that. So there's no, like, big dash, so no one's gonna, you know, get out of your fire really quickly. You can still take him down easily. And yeah, that's good. So moving on to the next one is the time to kill. I actually think this is really good. I think Advanced Warfare's time to kill was way too quick. But yeah, this time to kill is really good. You can still turn on people and stuff. I think it's great. So, you know, that's a good thing. Moving on to the next thing is gun balancing. Gun balancing in this game is really good. You've got, it's mostly AR and submachine gun dominated, which is a good thing. That's how it's morely supposed to be. And, you know, a few people saying that the Razorback is the best gun, and you know, it's a bit debatable, but its damage isn't that good. It's really accurate, so you can kill people from long ranges. That doesn't really make it OP, because the damage isn't even the best. And I still see people using a huge variety of different weapons. It's great. Like, that's how Call of Duty is supposed to be. You create a class, you create your own personal class. It's not the same as everyone else's. You're all using different guns. And, you know, it's one big fair firefight, to be honest, and I reckon that's just great. And the shotguns are really good, which is amazing. I just hope they don't nerf them, because I think people reckon they're a bit too good. But I love the KRM. It is like the Remington on steroids. It's like the Remington plus the KSG. Like, they're fused into one, so you've got the Remington's power, and, like, it's spread on steroids, and then you've got the KSG, probably not quite the KSG range, but the range is pretty good, and when you aim in, the spread is pretty accurate, so it's almost like the KSG in that factor. But yeah, that's just really cool. I love that shotgun, been using it a lot. Right, moving on to the creator class system. I think they've done it really well. They've gone back to pick 10, and then score streaks is completely separate. That's really good. I do like how they've moved the optics to a different category. So, you know, you choose your optic first and then your attachments. So they're completely two different categories. And you also can have up to 5 attachments on your primary weapon. Like, that's insane. 5 attachments. It's crazy, but it's also really good. So yeah, moving on is the idea of the specialists. I'm not going to say the specialists as a whole, because some of them are pretty bad, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are probably OP, so it's just the idea of specialists is really good. I'm going to get into that in a sec. I'll tell you which one of the specialists that I really like. I do really like the Sparrow and the Annihilator. I like the Sparrow because it's like, you know, we've always had a crossbow in Call of Duty, but it's always been really shit. And then, you know, you get this Sparrow, and, you know, you got to pull it back, and it's like a proper bow and arrow. And, you know, you just feel like you're the arrow. So yeah, that's the Sparrow. And then you got the Annihilator. I've been using that quite a bit. It's been like the specialist that I use for when I go feeding. So if I run out of ammo, I just whip out the Annihilator. And yeah, I've been doing pretty well with that. It's actually really good. It's really easy to control, which makes it awesome. Next is the score streaks. Score streaks are a bit debatable, again, kind of like the specialists. One score streak that I really like is the Rolling Thunder, or as I like to call them, the Suicide Bombers. They're pretty much just the ones that come in, and it's sort of like a bombing run from Advanced Warfare, except it doesn't cover the whole map. It covers probably like half of it, or maybe even 3/4. At first I didn't think it was that good, but when I got to, like, Cryfoot, I just heard from Cryfoot that it wasn't that good. But then when I got to use it, I actually thought, like, it was pretty good, and I've been using that now. I do really like that. And this last one, for the good things, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but I really like the quick scoping. A lot of people, and I mean, like, everyone besides me, has said that the quick scoping in Black Ops 3 is broken. There's no aim assist on the scope, you can't change the sensitivity, it's really high, it's so hard to control, all this stuff. But luckily for me, the sensitivity is perfect for me. Like, my first game with the sniper, I thought it was terrible. I was really bad at it, and then I've been trying to, like, get into it now, and I've been getting really good. Like, just before, like, 2 games ago, I missed out on, like, a 5-man feed, because I'm just good at it. I can't explain it. It just feels good, and it actually, when you get good at it, it feels better than, like, previous Call of Duty sniping, which is just so good. It's amazing, and the hit markers are good as well. So yeah, that's just great. So that's the stuff I like. Now we're gonna get on to the stuff I hate and stuff I, like, don't really like. So the first one, probably the biggest one, everyone's biggest one, is the lag. When I first started on the beta, the lag was horrendous. It was so bad, like, you could barely move, and you could not get kills or anything. Honestly, it made me really not like the beta as much as I should have. When I first started it, it was just okay, and by the end of the night, I kind of just wanted to get off and go to bed, to be honest. But now that I've been playing it for a few days and I've found a few tips and tricks, which I'll be posting soon, I've figured out how to stop the lag, and yeah, it's been great. I've had, like, brilliant connections now, and I didn't lag for, like, so many games, I can't even count. It was brilliant, really, so good. So that was a hate thing, but now that I've figured out how to fix it, it's not really, but, you know, it's still, if it's still there, then it's shit. So it's still going in the hate section. And then next, we've got a few of the score streaks that I don't really like. The first one being the dart. It's a hunter-killer that you control, and you have little missiles that you shoot off it. It's retarded. Who wants to control the hunter-killer? The point of it is you throw it, it gets its own kill. Cool, might even get 2 or 3 kills with it, which is pretty cool. But no, you have to throw it, you gotta control it, it's really hard to control, you're smashing into buildings and cars and teammates and you're blowing yourself up. Brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Not fun. And my least favourite score streak in the whole game, I can't explain why, I just hate it so much, is the Talon. The Talon. I hate the Talon. I don't know what it is, but whenever I see that thing, I shit my pants. Because it is so annoying. I haven't even seen it being destroyed yet. I don't even know if you can destroy that thing, because I've shot it with the KRM a few times and it still hasn't gone down. And it just follows the player. It's like a bodyguard that doesn't die. It's terrible. It's so hard. And, like, every time I come across it, I always die. I hate it so much. Whenever I see that someone's called it in, I just shit. I take a shit in my pants. That is what happens. And next we've got the Hellstorm. Now, this one shouldn't really be in the hate section. It's actually really good. The only reason it's here is because it's a bit too good. Like, every time I used it, I got at least 3 kills with it. And I wasn't even trying. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing with it the first time, and I got 3 kills. I just kept, like, I used it a lot, and I got 3 kills with it every time. It's too easy, and it's just OP. I don't like it because it's OP, but I use it because it's OP, if that makes sense. And the next one's the Hater. So they brought back the VSAT. That's awesome. Really good. Great score streak. But you can shoot it down with fucking launchers. That's no, why? Why? It's not a VSAT if you can shoot it down. It's the whole point. It's supposed to be good so that the enemies can't do anything about it, they have a little cry, and you go on and hit your crazy 6-man feed because you know where they all are on the minimap. Like, that's what the VSAT is. Don't be bringing this. You know what? I do hate you, hater. I am a hater of you, because you can be shot down by launchers and shit. Not good. Okay? And then the next one, which is actually a specialist, my least favorite specialist. So I already have least favorite score streak and specialist. So the least favorite specialist in this game is the fucking Vision Pulse. Oh my god, it is so bad. Like, it's like the OP UAV. It's probably not as good, but it's like you can't shoot it down. You can't destroy it. You can, like, because you can't kill the guy that's got it. If you got that red shit on your gun, you gotta get out of there as fast as you can, because you are going to fucking die. Because that shit is OP. Very annoying. Alright, and probably the last thing on my list, this is actually one from Cryfoot, is when you run low on ammo on your gun and it doesn't give you a reload sign on the screen. So like, you could have 2 bullets left in your gun, you go around a corner, there's a guy there, you shoot, 2 bullets come out and you have to reload, and you don't even know about it. It does have this tiny little red indicator on the ammo, but that doesn't catch your eye. Like, you're not looking at your ammo constantly, so that is stupid. You need a nice, informative reload sign on the screen, so you know that you need to reload before you go out there and get yourself killed. So yeah, that's been the video, guys. Don't take this as a hate video. I do love the beta. It's been so much fun. It's just because some of these things are really annoying, and the whole point of the beta is for feedback. This is my feedback, and you know what? Just fix this shit, because it's not good. No. It's not good. Just no.